in the United States. It was the most watched hockey game this season, period. Forget about betting on it. The bet has already been cashed. The answer is, what's next? And here we say simply, a sustainable pro league.
It's an incredible moment in history because it really doesn't come very often. It's now or never.
We want to ensure that whenever the next women's professional hockey league starts, it's built on a strong foundation, and we're not going to have to go through the ups and downs of leagues starting and failing like we have in the past. We want to make sure this one's done right.
The dialogue is always the same every 4 years when we talk about it, when people are so excited about watching us at the Olympics. But I think we got to change that. We got to change that to every year be excited about watching the women's game.
It sounds like such a simple thing, right? You know, the Olympics were great. Millions of people watched the US and Canada. Let's create a league. It's not that simple in terms of infrastructure. It's not that simple in terms of a business model. So right off the bat, the PWHPA and you know, whatever backers they have are going to be working from the ground up. Is the NHL going to be involved in that? Who's backing that financially? Those are really, really important pieces that have to get done right away.
I don't think it's a necessity. They have to be a part of it, but I certainly think that it would be helpful to their brand and to the game. And this is not just about women's hockey. It's about growing the sport as a whole. It's about bringing diversity and inclusion into our sport. For us, a lot of it is about the infrastructure that goes into the league, and we need to move beyond playing in community rinks and move towards a truly professional future where the women are hockey players and they have access to everything they need to optimize their performance as a professional athlete. And NHL clubs help us do that.
The franchises want it. The NHL has kind of been wishy-washy. Is it necessary? I don't believe so. You know, would it be good for the game overall? Yes.
The Premier Hockey Federation announcing today a $25 million commitment towards benefits and compensation to its players over the next 3 years. Part of that deal is doubling the league's salary cap.
Our goal is to have the players earn a living wage, right, and play the game they love. It's very mission driven. You're not talking about owners that want to line their pockets. They're about, you know, how can we get there and how quickly can we get there? So we make a lot of choices, and our priority has been the players. So the $25 million really represents anticipated cost of salaries and benefits.
There are announcements that they've come out, which are, you know, extremely exciting, but, you know, you get a sense of what their life is like, and you get a sense of what their player experience is like. And from a PWHPA standpoint, it's just not quite where, you know, we hope it to be.
The Toronto Six is a team in the PHF, the Premier Hockey Federation, and they have new ownership, and it's some pretty big names.
The great Angela James and Anthony Stewart are part of a group with Bernice Carnegie and Ted Nolan, now owners of the Toronto Six.
When you see Angela James' Facebook post, how frustrated she is, and I think that really represents a lot of people in women's hockey and a lot of women's hockey fans just saying, like, why can't you get it together to come up with sort of one league or one system?
I would love to see us come together, bring the great girls in terms of their level to one league. I would say let's go to their league, but there's no league. So we have a league, we have an infrastructure here. Let's put our differences aside. We have paid players right now, and that's what they want. And that's what I believe that our league is trying to say, let's be one.
Our vision of a top-tier professional league doesn't exist. And so we are continually chasing that down. We haven't shut the door on anyone that wants to, you know, share our vision and help build that vision, but currently it doesn't exist.
Great things takes time. We have the right people in place. We create an association with the PWHPA where we have the right people that supports us, and we truly believe it's going to happen soon.
hands down be the proudest moment of my hockey career. I just think, like, and now I'm getting emotional thinking about it.
You know, when we get to that end vision, you know, I can't even say how I would feel. You know, it's just been, you know, I wake up every single day thinking about this and trying to make our game better. And the fact that it will impact girls and women for years to come is just, you know, that's incredibly powerful.